Guys, today we are not talking politics, but instead I want to discuss about the things according to my personal view that we don't really need in South Africa. First, the potholes. I mean, how many potholes do we have to drive into before they can start fixing those damn things? They come fix the potholes. 2 weeks later, the potholes they're back to potholes again. Now a bucket can fit inside a pothole. Look at this. A dog is inside a pothole swimming. How long should we complain about these damn potholes? If we could live in South Africa without this, we can drive safely without even worrying about insurances saying that we actually reckless. Number two, how many times do we have to go and apply using the Z83? Black person, you are in danger. Every time you go to these government places, you'll be seeing a queue. A lot of young people queuing to submit, filling these damn Z83 forms. It's 2022. The government can't even come up with a better solution to say that instead of filling in this form, go online, fill whatever you feel and upload. I mean, it's 2022. We're using new technologies, but in government they are always using the 1940 system. There, you have to have a pen and fill. But we are having technology where you can just fill everything with a smartphone. If they can get rid of this, I'm gonna be interested in applying for government posts. But until then, I'm not interested in that. I'm not taking my time and filling this damn thing only for them to bring someone, hold them by a hand and say, let me give you this job. I'm not doing that. Okay. Number 3. This one is interesting. Taxis are the biggest problem in our country in terms of accidents and everything on the road. Most of them are not roadworthy. Most of the taxis. But it's not really about the taxis. I used to travel so much inside the taxi, using taxi from work and other places that I wanted to go to. But one thing that always beat me was the fact that it can be winter, it can be summer, or any other type of condition, temperature, you call it. You'd be having 17 people inside a taxi like this, and then there are people at the windows, sitting at that rows where there are windows. Those people, they never open doors. They never open windows. Like, you'd be asking them, can you open windows so that we can breathe? But they will never agree to it. And they are the first ones to run to sit on the window. But come the time to open the window, they will never open it. I'm not sure what happens now because there is corona. They definitely have to make sure that they open the windows. But from my experience, I've always complained that, why do you have to go and sit at the window when you know that you're going to have a problem when we say open the window? We love our taxis. They actually contribute a lot of money. They make more money than most of the industries. Like, if you calculate the taxis in South Africa, in the morning and late in the afternoon, they take people to work, they bring back home. If you calculate the money they make in a week or in a day, we're talking about a lot of millions. The whole of South Africa, KZN will be the top of the list. And number 4, Asham, these ones are a problem. Polo drivers. Have you ever just watched the news or just seen on social media an accident involving 2 cars? An expensive car, and when you look on the other side, there's a Polo. 99% of the time when there is an accident, just look around and see if you can spot a Polo. You're definitely going to find it. That's why most Polo drivers, people don't even like them, because they know that don't drive next to a Polo. You are on a freeway. You pass a polo. They are in a competition. Next thing, he's feeling like he cannot pass me. I have to make sure that I pass him. These guys are the biggest problem on our roads. If we could have less of them, I think we're going to have less accidents in South Africa. Number 5, as you can see, this is a track for driving school. So I've noticed that most of the time, when you go to a driving school, and then you can do a calculation and say, code 8, which is the lowest, code 10, and code 14. Out of these, what is the most, the one that is most done by everyone? They're going to tell you that it's code 10. Everyone knows that this is the easiest, but the problem is not code 10. The problem with this picture is that whenever you go and do your license, you have to have another extra money that we call cold drink money. To go there, we call it dissing. To go there and give these instructors, the one that will be instructing you at the Department of Roads and Transport. If you spend like 3,000 on the lessons for driving, you have to have 2,000 on the side, so that when you make a mistake, you give it to them. That is where our problem starts. Someone doesn't know how to drive. They just rush to get a license because apparently they need to go to work or they need to buy a car. Then they use that money to get the license. Next thing, you are on the freeway. They can't even overtake. They overtake you closely. Already you know this one bought it. This thing of coke, if we can end it, South Africa will be better, Shem. Now, the best solution they can do, because no one is perfect, even if you've been driving for a long time, you can always make mistakes because of people sometimes get nervous. What they can do, instead of wasting time with this, they can make sure that the instructor can look at the mistake that have been done. There are mistakes that you just look at them and be like, but this is an easy mistake. Anyone can do it. It doesn't mean that they don't know how to drive. And there are mistakes that you can't forgive. So stop with this thing of cold drink and let people do their job correctly. It says, we deliver whatever it takes. Post office. Oh my God. Post office is the biggest problem in South Africa. I remember I used to send applications looking for jobs using post office. You realize that they are not appointing you. One time you take a call and phone the place where you were sending applications to find if what is the problem. Have you ever received my application? They let you know we've never received that. Closing date being Monday, they are going to receive it next week Monday. Already it's close time. But now, government decided to give them the tender for the SASSA money, the 350s. But it's still a problem for them. Post offices just went down the drain. Each and every post office you see, the building looks old, man. It looks pre-94. So now, why are we having post office as part of government when we can't even deliver anything? We deliver whatever it takes. No, we don't deliver anything. We take everything and not deliver. If we get rid of this, I'll be a happy man. South Africa will be a happy place. I'm sure everyone knows about this. We grew up watching ETV. It's a nice channel. But the problem is that we watched the same movie each and every time. This is the Anaconda from America, the movie. A very good movie, if I must say it myself. The problem is I cannot watch the same movie every time. Are these channels not buying movies? Can they not afford to buy proper content? Okay, we are not paying for ETV. We are not paying to watch ETV. But ETV is making money through viewership. They're getting advertising and then they're making money. And nowadays, majority of people watch ETV through DSTV, which in its own, it's getting money through from DSTV and also from advertising. Surely they can be able to afford some movie, some 2014 movie, some 2010 movie, but not 1990 something movie. Anaconda, we can't take this anymore. So this one is definitely a must take out of South Africa. I can't watch this again in South Africa. I'm tired of watching this each and every time. I think we are done. This was the last one. So these things, all of them, according to my own view and opinion, they are the things that we can live without in South Africa. Get rid of these things. But while you're busy getting rid of them, start with this one. I don't want to see no Z83 anymore, especially next year. Let's give them this year, 2022. But from 2023, I don't want to see no Z83. People saying apply for this job. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Cheers.